Hey, it's not a lot to say this week, but I thought I owed you a message given that it's been a bit and I've had a lot of time to think about a lot of things. But just to share with you a little bit of something, as you can tell, I've been running and it got me to thinking about an idea or a concept that I use from time to time to stay motivated. Now, when I talk about motivation, I mean the kind of motivation that keeps you going during the day or keeps you driven in doing your job. Not so much motivation to do something new, but maybe it's related. So here's the point. Change or doing something new is usually always uncomfortable. Sometimes you can do something new that's fun, don't get me wrong. There are those occasions. But to consistently do something that's not in your nature is never simple. We can start with the basics. When you were a child, learning to walk, learning math, learning lots of things that were either useful or wound up not being useful, but it's uncomfortable. And as adults, because we have so much choice as to what we want to do and what we do not want to do, we're sometimes reluctant not to do things that are uncomfortable. So here's a little practice I use to sort of determine, is this change necessary? Is it useful to me? And it starts with first just knowing what you want, knowing who you are. It's a little bit metaphysical type of way of thinking about it, but it's like the Tao says, the person who knows themselves, who knows others is wise, knows themselves is enlightened. If you know what it is you're trying to achieve, whether it's losing weight, getting into shape, gaining a skill for your future business or future job, it may be uncomfortable, but if you know it's something you need to get to something you truly desire, stick with it. I found that in practice, I can't give you examples of how it may work for you, but I know in practice it's worked for me. To get a little personal, since I have a little bit more time, if you care to listen, I have in my career, and maybe there's a podcast here actually, in my career I've changed jobs about 6, 7 times, right? Maybe more. And it's not because I get bored. It's just that I have certain goals, certain skills I want to acquire, certain experiences I think are necessary to make me the person I want to be. And it's always, I say my life is almost consistently uncomfortable. I have my moments, but I realize that, to do something new, you want to be uncomfortable, and I'm usually uncomfortable a lot. And as I look back and as I look forward, I realize that all of that stuff really gave me the skills I need to do my job today. I still need more skills, and I'll try to acquire those, but really having a plan. And just to make this real, rather than talking about how great I am at things, because that's not true. It's not true at all. But what I do realize are those times where I did something new and different, and it wasn't part of it wasn't, I don't know, part of my plan, or it didn't add to me, or it didn't add or get me closer to these goals that deep in my heart I knew I needed to achieve. They were a waste of time. You may feel that with relationships that may not have gotten you farther in your experience with whatever, or work or jobs. But at the end of the day, unless you know where you're going, you're just running around in circles. So I guess that's the lesson, or what I'd like to share with you in this vlog. And I hope you're having a great week, and I'll be in touch with you again. Take care.